Hi there, this is David Pearl from Street Wisdom, calling you from London. Hope you're all well and looking after yourselves. Listen, I'm getting in touch because those of you who know our WalkShops will know they were designed for use out here in the street, for inspiration, energy, new direction, stimulation, answering those questions that you've got on your mind. And clearly this is a time when many of us are either choosing to or having to stay indoors inside our houses. And I just wanted to remind you that the techniques that are built into Street Wisdom can be used while you're at home. You don't have to come out onto the street. As we say, you know, the street isn't the magic, you are. So to demonstrate some of these in a program I'm calling Bringing Street Wisdom Home, I brought you home to my house. Before we go inside, I just want to say, obviously, I normally live in a Zen-like bliss state. Everything in its place, minimal, purposeful, beautiful. But in order just to didn't want to put anyone off, so what I've done is I've imported some junk and some extra furniture and had a few young people really mess the house up just so we can relate, okay? That's why you're going to see what you're going to see. So a lot of you will be doing what I'm doing now, which is sitting in your home office, if you can call it that, at your laptop with your hand sanitizer and hopefully your copy of Wonderful. And nothing wrong with that, but it's very easy if you're doing hour after hour sitting by yourself at home to feel a bit stir crazy. So I want to share with you 3 tune-ups. You'll be familiar with them if you know the WalkShop, but there are also ways of tuning in, a way of unscrambling your mind, energizing your body and kind of breaking up the day in a way that I think you'll find super helpful. So the first tune-up is about activating your body, and not just to kind of pump the blood round and get the digestion going in that kind of physical way. It's to awaken your embodied intelligence. You know, as I've written in Wonderful, obviously the intelligence isn't just in here, although this is the bit we tend to use for a lot of our work. In fact, it's the whole of your body. So as with most things in Street Wisdom, it's the walking around is designed to engage the whole of your intelligence. So this one we'll stand up, and it's about moving around. It doesn't matter how much space you've got, you can almost just rotate on the spot, but it's just awakening your body's navigation system. And the instruction I want you to give yourself is, as in the WalkShop, is be drawn to what attracts you and notice what doesn't. Be drawn to what attracts you. By be drawn, I mean like be physically drawn. So as I'm standing here in the room, I'm looking around and I'm drawn towards, my wife's made a sculpture over here, so I'm drawn to that. And as I'm drawn to it, I notice that the rolled up carpet that you can't see, but I can, old carpet, doesn't attract me. The purpose of this is to, as I say, awaken the navigation system that you can rely on to get you through life, to get you through difficult times, to draw yourself to what you want more of. But it's also a way of sort of looking at your space, the space you're working in, again, a space that's very familiar to you, but I'd encourage you to sort of look up and see there's a crack I hadn't noticed before. I'm not showing you that one, but I'm noticing all of these images. You know, I sit by these images every day, but I hadn't noticed that. Look at that little hand. There's a little hand there, and that beautiful mandala-like symbol. And look at those strange sculptures and so on. You sit by these. You're with these things every day, and the more familiar you are with them, the less you see them. So the second tune-up I want to share with you, like on a Street Wisdom WalkShop, is slow right down. Now, it may seem odd to be saying that at a time when, in some ways, the world is really slowed down. Lots of us are dashing about less than we did, and they're sort of forced to be in one place longer than we usually are. But that doesn't necessarily mean that we're slow in here. It just means that our tempo, external tempo, slowed down. And I must say, if you spend much time looking into one of these things, whether it's at your emails or the news, it's very easy to get very agitated here. So for this tune-up, again, step away. Super important to step away from the laptop and find a place where you can walk, even if it's a small place, and consciously begin to slow down your movements. So that means keep moving, but move as almost as though you're moving through, I don't know, thick oil or porridge or something. When you breathe, increase the gap between your breaths. There's a gap. When you blink, blink slower. When you turn your head slower. It's particularly entertaining if there are other people in the house looking at you like Dad's gone and doing his human statue thing again. But that's all part of it. Let the world go on at its own speed, and you take the moment, take permission to slow right down. A fun way of doing this, by the way, is to take normal domestic activities and do them slower. You know, I sweep the floor slowly, really enjoying every moment. My wife says this is the normal speed at which I do the sweeping, but I'm doing it consciously, enjoying every inch. I climb the stairs slowly. When you think you're doing it slowly, do it even more slowly. Enjoy every moment of the experience. I clean my teeth slowly. It's very good to try this standing on one leg as well, so you really concentrate on the moment. And just remember, there's really two advantages of this. Firstly, it's great to slow your metabolism down, but also it's very good to remind yourself that you can choose your tempo. Offices have a certain tempo, but so do homes and apartments and stuff, and nothing wrong with it, but getting caught in a routine tempo can become very deadening, whether it's fast or slow. This is a moment where you can unilaterally choose to change the tempo. The tempo is yours. Your tempo is yours. Choose it. Okay, so the third tune-up, and by the way, you can do these tune-ups as a series, as a sequence, or independently. Mix it up as you wish. The third one is to see the beauty in everything. See the beauty in everything. Sense the beauty, not just see it, but the sounds, the smells, and not just the beauty in everything, but everyone, so the people in your house as well. Now, you might find this a stretch. Some people might. I know I sometimes do, because the things around you are very familiar, so much so that you don't really see them clearly. You walk straight past them. So that's partly what this is about. It's about looking again at the place that you are with a look of gratitude. Gratitude's a real key to this one, and appreciation, really appreciating it. The second trick or difficulty of an exercise like this is there may well be parts of your living quarters that you don't find beautiful, and that is very much what we're practicing here. Is not just getting beyond our judgment and really appreciating what's beautiful even in the things that we don't immediately think of as beautiful. And to sort of practice that in myself, I brought you here, which is the room I like least in the house, the cellar. Let's go down the cellar and practice seeing the beauty in everything. So I'm bumping my head. This is a room that usually gets me feeling really cranky. It's messy, the ceiling's too low, but if I sit here and try and see the beauty in everything, what goes through my head? I see these paints patiently waiting to be used, and who knows, in the coming days we may have a chance to. There's a sort of rubbishy old hammer, but is it rubbishy or is it actually beautifully fit for purpose? Discarded mugs. Each one's got a story to tell. They served us well, huh? That annoying, droopy electrical cable. Yeah, but you see things like that in an art gallery, and look at how the light is falling through. Imagine if you were trying to get that effect in a cinema. This might feel like you're forcing your mind to do things, and you are. It's a form of discipline. It's a way of filtering your instant reaction to things and reconsidering it. And as I said before, gratitude is the underlying spirit of this exercise. And if you find it's difficult to do, just take the word gratitude in lovely bright colours and wallpaper it at the back of your head and walk around your dwelling with the people you inhabit with a sense of gratitude and a sense of saying, this is meant to be. I am in the place I'm supposed to be right here, right now. And as much as it might seem unreasonable in these kind of testing times, it is at one level the truth. And given we can't be anywhere else, let's be where we are with love for where we are and who we are. So those are the 3 tune-ups. You can use them anytime you want. Great exercises in themselves, I think you'll find, but also wonderful ways of setting up for the techniques I'm going to share next, which is to do with how to take this moment to find new direction, use the surroundings that you have to help you make decisions in new ways, and also get fresh answers to those what next questions on your mind, questions that might relate to longer term things or really, just round the corner worries that may be on your mind. Speak to you soon.